The following portion of Good Day PA is sponsored by Schmidt, Kramer Injury Lawyers. We are outside more now, so are our neighbors, so you need to watch out and take some safety precautions. We're getting the law straight with the eights. Scott Cooper of Schmidt Kramer is back with me this morning. So people are out more, of course. They're walking, they're jogging, they're on their bikes, they're taking their dogs around the neighborhood. We're going to have a few suggestions here about how to kind of play it safe. And the one thing that always makes me nervous, backing out of my driveway. What should we know?
First thing, keep in mind the rules of the road apply even in your development. You can get ticketed, you can get points for failing to yield. When you back out, you want to look both ways, turn back to your right, and look both ways and back out slowly. Also, never assume that no one is there. I've had times when I'm walking and usually someone's just backing out. And also, if you're walking, be careful because assume the person doesn't see you.
Right.
A lot of times that's a lot of incidents where you just assume the person's going to see you.
Here's another thing we're seeing more and more of every year, the e-scooters, right? Are there laws, are there rules there?
E-scooters are not legal on the roads. Many people don't realize that. A lot of times the technology takes a little bit of time for the law to catch up to it, which is what happened with e-scooters. So the only place in a development that they can be legal is on someone's private property, and you can't have them necessarily on a sidewalk. I was walking a couple weeks ago and almost got hit by two kids. They did have helmets, fortunately, but you do want to be careful and recognize that they are not legal on the roads in the development or on regular highways.
So then what can you really do with them? I mean, if you can't even have them on the sidewalk, right? Because that's not your property. What, you just sit on them in your driveway?
I guess don't buy them or wait till there's a law passed that makes them legal.
Interesting. Okay. You mentioned you almost got run over by a scooter, you know. Here's another thing. People are out walking their dogs and you have to dodge them too. Are there rules in Pennsylvania specifically about dogs?
Yes, the law is that you need to have control over your dog on and off your property. On the property, generally people have electric fences. Off the property, the leash. And generally there is a leash law that you have to have your dog on a leash if you're walking it. Generally it's 6 feet, but some townships or development or cities have specific ordinances and codes as far as how to make sure that you're in control, because if not, if your dog bites someone or causes an incident, you can be responsible under your homeowner's insurance policy.
And Schmidt Kramer are personal injury lawyers, so you see these types of legal issues crop up, right?
More and more every day, particularly with the dogs, because a lot of people don't know about that leash law. It's really almost what's known as strict liability. If you're walking with your dog off the property without a leash and it bites someone, you're going to be responsible.
Yikes, I really just don't want that to happen. Even if it wasn't a law, you don't want that to happen, right? Good to have you. Thanks so much. We'll see you next month.
Appreciate it.
The previous portion of Good Day PA was sponsored by Schmidt Kramer Injury Lawyers.